So this is the first episode review of Marvel Studios' What If, which is a animated series that show us the possibilities of what will happen if we see our favorite Marvel characters in a different reality or an alternate universe, which their roles have been changed. So we're gonna see on the first episode of What If. So here it is. Which the episode begins with the Watcher explain the multiverse and its endless possibilities of different realities. So the first one is about Earth, which set place on June 1943, where the World War II had already started, where this is actually based off the Captain America the First Avengers movie, where Captain Steve Rogers became Captain America, then sacrificed himself to save New York, where he actually frozen in time. But in the alternate universe where things have actually been changed, where Steve Rogers was supposed to become the super soldier, but a Hydra agent have actually ruined it, where we see Peggy Carter have actually saved the day by shooting the spy, which he died in the process. However, the project will be lost if they don't act soon. However, we see Carter have decided to become a super soldier, where we knew that Howard Stark, Tony's dad, have begun the project turning her into a super soldier. So Peggy actually wanted to remind the general that she actually became the super soldier, but he won't accept that, knowingly how the project would have been lost, but she saved the project. However, he actually won't accept it because he say that, and I quote from him, women are allowed to become soldiers, which angers her, which she took her frustration out on a punching bag and throwing raids on the walls, which gave her super strength. However, Steve, who actually was shot during the attack, was recovering from his injuries. So we knew how they actually know how it felt, but we see how he said that Bucky, his friend, was actually on an assignment. So we see how Peggy was actually sitting at the bar alone, with Howard giving her a gift, which is a outfit plus the vibranium shield, which has the UK flag as its symbol along with the colors, which the flag also became her suit. So we seen her became Captain Carter, as we seen her taking out the Hydra agents after the Red Skull have captured the Tesseract, which the info given by them, she actually decided to take out the Hydra agents and actually capture Zola, the scientist for Hydra. So we knew how she actually got the info where she actually have taken the Tesseract. But the info about the prison camp actually is there, which Howard have created a new project for Steve so he can actually use. So we knew how he can be into the fight, where we see Peggy fought through the soldiers and actually break the prisoners out of the camp, where they were actually in shock that she actually saved them, which even more shock to see Steve wearing a Iron Man suit, which they dub the Hydra Stomper, and with that he used it to destroy the tanks, and with that the Hydra Stomper stuck, which they actually seen Captain Rogers actually becoming the partner for Captain Carter, as which they fought through many Hydra soldiers, in which the Red Skull revealed to the generals to the fact that he actually became a god even without the Tesseract. So we knew that the Tesseract is inside of the Hydra Stomper suit, knowing that he actually killed the general, revealing his face, knowing how Steve and Peggy are celebrating their victories, which they actually knew that he's actually berating himself for being a skinny kid from Brooklyn, but she actually tries to cheer him up. But they actually led on a mission where it actually called Operation Where Eagles Dare, where they actually made it to the frozen mountains where they try to ambush Hydra during the train. And this is actually where in the Captain America movie where Bucky sacrificed or actually fell to his death, and that's how he became the Winter Soldier. But in this version, we see how Steve actually entered the train and it actually exploded, knowing how they are actually sad that it was all a trap, in which they actually are sad that Steve was captured, thinking that they were actually that he was dead. But we knew how we see how they're going to get through Hydra's forces when the Red Skull have captured the Tesseract, which she got in the info from Sola of how they actually go to the fortress, where we seen the Red Skull using the Tesseract to weaponize it to create a portal to the other world, thinking that the champion of Hydra will appear, which she actually bring Howard to shut it down. But the champion turned out to be a alien creature with tentacles, came out and killed the Red Skull, which they battled through it. So we seen how Bucky actually saw the Hydra Stomper and also Steve, and even without the Tesseract they decided to recharge it, and they knew that he actually have a little energy left, and they actually seen how he's going to stop the creature. But with Howard's help, Peggy decided to push the creature back and telling Howard to shut it down, which they did, but it pulled Peggy inside, which Steve was actually sad that Peggy was lost. But 70 years ago, years later, we see Peggy appeared, which we seen Nick Fury and Hawkeye actually appeared, in which Peggy actually knew that the war is over, but Steve is actually dead, which the Watcher told the viewers that there is different possibilities of the universe, but he cannot interfere, which we knew how this is how a anthology of What If have actually started. So I'm actually happy to see What If as a animated series, plus we see the actors who became the voices of their characters, and see what it was like if they were actually in different roles. But in the first episode, I'm actually impressed of seeing Captain Rogers becoming the super soldier, and she became a hero in Steve's place, while he became the Hydra Stomper wearing the Iron Man suit. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the first episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy Jordan here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.